Hey guys, wait. Have you ever seen someone literally running for their life on live TV? Well, because we are diving into the Running Man, a thrilling new dystopian action film directed by Edgar Wright based on Stephen King's 1982 novel. This is actually the second adaptation, the first being the 1987 classic starring Arnold. This time, though things get darker, smarter, and a whole lot more intense, the film hits US theaters on November 14th thanks to Paramount Pictures. So let's jump right into our movie preview video of the Running Man, covering both its positives and negatives. Before we dive into the movie preview video, let's take a quick peek at what this movie is all about. In a grim future, there is a deadly TV show called The Running Man. Contestants called runners are thrown into a 30-day survival game hunted by professional killers known as hunters. If a runner somehow survives all 30 days, they win a jaw-dropping $1 billion. The catch? The entire world is watching Animal helping the hunters track them down. Our main character, Ben Richards, joins the game out of desperation to save his sick daughter. What follows is a high-stakes journey of survival, rebellion, and moral conflict as Richards fights not only for his life but also for his humanity. Positives of the movie: the film nails its social commentary. It explores media obsession, corporate control, and how society consumes violence as entertainment. And honestly, that hits way too close to home in today's world of viral outrage and reality TV. Edgar Wright's direction is another big win. His trademark fast-paced editing, witty humor, and stylish visuals give this dark story a ton of energy. He somehow manages to balance action, satire, and emotion, keeping it thrilling without losing heart. Then there is Ben Richards. He is not your typical action hero. He's not ripped, not overpowered, just a regular dad trying to protect his family. That emotional angle adds real depth to this story and makes his struggle relatable. This adaptation also stays closer to Stephen King's original novel, though Wright reimagines the ending with King's blessing to make it more hopeful and emotionally satisfying. The dystopian world building is top-notch, gritty, believable, and uncomfortably real. Combine that with sharp writing, slick visuals, and powerful performances, and you have got a film that is both entertaining and meaningful. Overall, The Running Man is not just another action flick. It is smart, stylish, and surprisingly heartfelt. A remake that actually adds something to the original story. Negatives of the movie: the biggest issue, tone balance. The movie sometimes swims too hard between being dark and being funny. When it gets too humorous, it loses the intensity of King's message, but when it gets too grim, it risks losing mainstream audiences. And while Stephen King approved the adaptation, book purists might not be too happy. The new lighter ending changes the original's dark and powerful conclusion, softening its impact for wider appeal. Then there is the comparison trap with the legacy as big as the 1987 film and cultural hits like The Hunger Games and Squid Game. This movie has massive shoes to fill. Unfortunately, some characters like the producers and villains feel underdeveloped or a bit too predictable. At times, the violence and spectacle feel excessive, turning into the very kind of sensationalism the story is supposed to critique. The action looks great, but it can sometimes overshadow the moral weight of the plot. And while Edgar Wright's style is fun to watch, it sometimes undercuts the bleak emotional depth that made King's story unforgettable. So yeah, the movie tries to be everything at once: action-packed, emotional, satirical, and profound, but the balance is not perfect. It is a thrilling ride, just not always a consistent one. Performance-wise, Ben Richards absolutely steals the show. The supporting cast delivers solid work to adding layers to the film's dystopian chaos. The cinematography is phenomenal. The cityscape chase sequences and dystopian visuals look stunning on the big screen. Edgar Wright's signature camera work brings energy and personality to every frame. The narration could have been a bit stronger and some character arcs deserve more depth, but overall the film looks and feels fantastic. So, should you watch The Running Man? Absolutely, it is thrilling, thought-provoking, and visually striking. Edgar Wright brings his A-game, mixing intense action with emotional storytelling and sharp commentary. Sure, it is not flawless. The tone sometimes hoovers and the ending may divide fans, but it still delivers a fast, fun and meaningful ride. We are giving The Running Man a solid 4 out of 5 stars, with critics already loving it. Early projections suggest it could rake in around 26 million on its opening weekend. A great start for this bold adaptation. And that's a wrap for our The Running Man movie preview video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to tap that like button, share this video with your friends and subscribe for more awesome movie content. Also hit that thanks button if you did like to support the channel. It really helps us keep going and means the world to us. Until next time, take care, stay safe, stay youthful and keep watching our videos. Thank you for tuning in and we will see you in the next one.